I've been studying some of the great titans of worth and trying to understand the link between our physical being and our mind, sort of a mind and body link, because a lot of the stuff that you do physically actually has a big impact on your mind as well, and your mental feeling. So reading and studying that, I came across this sort of exercises that have stood the test of time, and these are the non-extreme exercise. So it's not like your high-powered exercise of high-intensity cycling or mountain climbing and all of that, but just some standard non-extreme exercise that have stood the test of time, and that most of the richest people that have studied and observed their practices have actually been doing. And this seems to have been a consistent pattern of these people doing either all of these or a combination of these exercises, non-extreme exercise, and that it has led to the link between their physical being and also their mental being. So I thought it would be a good way to share some of this. So there's about 7 of them. So the first is just walking. A lot of the great successful people, they tend to do either long walks, just long or gentle walks. The likes of Steve Jobs, used to, he was quite famous for his walks. So you just go out there walking, and you tend to, activate your creative thinking as you are walking, just gently looking around. You can walk in some beautiful parks or beautiful places that you can walk, but just a gentle walk, is a non-extreme exercise that has stood the test of time and is quite common and popular with most of these successful people, to sort of activate their mind and have that connection between the physical, the body, and the mind through this kind of gentle exercising. The second is just aerobics, sort of in climbing either gentle plains or hills, or just something that gets the heart beating a little bit fast and helps you with your breathing as well. So that, the more you inhale and exhale as well, the more oxygen and energy you are injecting in yourself. So it just gives you a little bit of that lighter sort of exercise to get you breathing more, and again, creative thinking gets to be activated by that, because now you're getting a bit more energy, a bit more breathing through this sort of aerobic climbing of small plains or hills, and just gently bending yourself like that. And the third is swimming, because swimming allows you to move your body gently and elegantly, without much risk of injury, but it's activating a lot of your muscles in the body and getting your body to be that flexible and, get that physical exercise in there, but in a gentle and elegant way. So swimming is quite a powerful, really good non-extreme exercise that most of these successful people have been doing without much risk of injury. The fourth is dancing, dancing to great music, either elegantly and moving around. It's something that, you could be enjoying, and it's something that is your passion, but, just in the music itself, it sort of, activates certain sparks and instances in your brain, and also in your hormones, just the feel-good factor of it, while also exercising your physical body. And there's if you study a number of different cultures, they have different types of music that they get to dance to, and they are particularly important and quite famous in those different areas. So it could be salsa dancing or kizomba dancing, or just general ballroom dancing, or any dancing at all. But it actually gets you to move with that physical body, get a bit of physicality, movement there, breathing in and out, and all of that. And that is a gentle, non-extreme exercise that is quite common with the rich and famous as well. The fifth is yoga. So with the yoga, again, it brings in through things like Pilates, that breathing in and out, so that you get that air in, and also puts you into that state of meditation and bringing in together your physical and your mental and your mind capacity all together. So that is a great way, of non-extreme way of exercising and getting all that in as well. So yoga is a great non-extreme exercise that is also being used by the rich and famous. The sixth is love making, which is, probably enough said. There's a story which Dr. John DeMartini talks about a 94-year-old lady who came on his ship and he had like a partner and all of that. How she was so vibrant, looking around to dance and keep active with a lot of the youngsters who were on the ship. And she talked about how she had outlived 5 husbands and she was still out there outgoing and looking for people, young people, so she can keep young and vibrant and going out there, through love making and all of that. So the benefits actually, for Dr. John DeMartini as a chiropractor, he could see some of the benefits from some of his patients through the spine and the tension release that most people will get from love making. So that is also another great way, non-extreme exercise that people have used, the successful, rich and famous. And the 7th one is actually stretching your eye muscles, rolling them around and looking around, because that helps you with your vision as well. Not your vision of just what you see, but your vision of your future as well, your global vision, those things that you would like to achieve. So stretching your eyes, and also fun enough, chewing, so when you get to chew some food, it helps you to exercise your jaws and also get those extra nutrients from the food into your body. So that is also a great way of non-extreme, one of those exercises that you can do. Exercise your eyes, roll them around, and also when you have food, chewing and getting all of that. So that's just quite an interesting list of those non-extreme exercises that you can deploy and get to use, on a daily basis, either all of them or a combination of the ones that you can fit into. But make sure you are actually getting some form of exercise, so that physically and mentally it feels good, because there is a connection between these two. When you feel good physically, you tend to feel good mentally as well. So there's quite a direct correlation between the two, because when you're at disease, then that's where you can attract your mental blockages or feelings of not being enough, and also you can attract depression and things like that. So exercising, and especially when it's very difficult for you to engage in those extreme exercises, you can use these 7 non-extreme exercises to sort of get your body moving, inject that physicality, improve your mental awareness and your mental capacity in the way, so that you can function successfully and be at your optimum efficient in operating as you deploy this. So just quickly recap, you're walking, aerobics, or climbing small hills or mountains, swimming, dancing, yoga, love making, stretching your eyes, and chewing and your muscles like that. And those are just some really good examples of how you can help yourself to bring out and release and make sure bring that physicality and flexibility in your muscles and your physical being that essentially feeds into your mental being. So I hope you go out there, experience, learn and grow, and start implementing these non-extreme exercises, so that you can start to get the same benefits as we learn from the titans of wealth who are doing these exercises, because they understand the power and the benefits that it brings in their journey to success and their building of wealth, or whatever it is that they are doing. So until next time, cheerio.